Guess what, people? It's not just flu season for us. Kirsten Burton is a veterinarian. She says they've been giving canine influenza vaccines for almost the past 2 years after an outbreak among show dogs.
When they go back home, they bring their sicky ickies back to everybody else, and then that kind of spreads the influenza.
Burton says the vaccine's purpose is the same as our flu shot, to create an immune response.
You're preventing preventable diseases. It's saving the parents a lot of extra money because you're not paying for things when your dog does get sick.
Pay close attention, because if your pup does get sick, Burton says canine influenza can look a lot like kennel cough.
But if it persists for longer, really gross looking nasal discharge, if she stops eating, isn't acting her normal self.
So even if your pooch did get the flu shot, if they're not as tail wagging as usual, it may be a good idea to call your vet.
Kids can look like they're doing great, and all of a sudden they go downhill and they start having really bad breathing problems.
But don't worry, if your dog does get the flu, there are ways to treat it.
There are some antiviral medications out there, but some kids, depending on their severity, need hospitalizations, medications, IV fluids.
And on top of the vaccine, just do the same things you do if you didn't want to catch the flu.
Washing up, being very diligent with hand sanitizing, just overall husbandry. So if another kid's been sick and sneezed in that area, don't take your little kid in that same area too.